Hi guys, welcome to the first episode of Knead&Noodle. I'm so happy that you're here and I'm so happy that I'm able to share this with you guys. I have some great plans, looking forward to it. We're gonna start with some delicious, we're just gonna show a whole bunch of delicious stuff. We're gonna show sourdough breads, we're gonna show pastas, we're gonna show noodles, we're gonna show everything that I can possibly share. And I'm looking forward to it so much. One of the places that we have to start though is we've got to start with the basis of any sourdough, and that's the starter. If you've ever wondered how to keep a starter, how to keep it happy, how to keep it healthy, you're in the right place. I can show you how. So this is your sourdough starter. It's the heart and soul of any sourdough bread, really, or any crackers or cakes, cookies, waffles, pancakes, crepes. There's a lot that it can do. It's really good stuff. If you've ever wondered what it takes, how to take care of it, what it needs, I'm gonna show you. Let's break it down. So your starter really is a combination of yeasts and bacteria. These little microbes are what gives the bread the ability to rise and to fall and do all the things that it needs to do in order to give us that delicious bread. It also gives us that tangy sourdough flavor that we love and that we crave. But just like us, it needs to drink, it needs to eat, and to stay strong, to stay alive. Feeding your starter is really pretty simple. You need just a few things. Here's the basics that you need. You need flour and you need some water. That's it. Doesn't have to be special water. The only thing that really should take into consideration is that we should use unbleached flour. You can use all-purpose flour, you can use bread flour, you can use wheat, rye, einkorn, red. I mean, the list goes on. Just make sure that it's unbleached, because what we're doing is we're using the natural yeasts that are already in these flours in order to get this wild yeast started. So like I said, for the most part, you're going to be using whole wheat or unbleached white bread flour. Both work great. Wheat will give your starter a little extra boost, but the water should be at room temperature. So general rule of thumb is you're going to feed this 1 to 1 to 1, right? So depending on what you want to do, and I'll put a guide down below of the ratios and how much to feed and how often you should feed it in the comments below. But general rule of thumb is it's going to be a 1 to 1 to 1. 1 part starter, 1 part flour, 1 part water. So if you need, or if you have 100 grams of starter, you'll need 100 grams of water and 100 grams of flour. It's just simple, right? 100 grams of starter, 100 grams of flour, 100 grams of water. That's it. It'll do what you want to do. Of course, you got to have a home for it to live on. All right, so we're going to give it that. We're going to turn it on. We're going to tear it out. We're going to make sure, because I've done this before, right? I've make sure that it's on grams. So what we want to do, because we're doing a 1 to 1 to 1, I'm going to give it 100 parts sourdough starter. And there's 100. If you're a little over, you don't have to be exact. I'm going to give it 100 parts water. I always tear it out just because I try to be a little precise, but there's 100. And then we're going to give it 100 parts flour. And 100. And then of course you're gonna have something that you want to stir it up with. I fell in love with this chopstick, this cooking chopstick a while ago, and I've just kind of kept using it. The consistency that you want is gonna kind of like be peanut butter. You want to make sure that you stir it so that there's no dry bits in there at all. And then you're gonna let it go, right? Put it on your counter. In 5 to 6 hours, that's gonna be ready to bake bread. You'll be amazed at what it will do. I'll put a lid on it, and there you go. Now, we're just gonna let it sit, let it do its thing, and it'll go from there. So in 5 to 6 hours, this is gonna rise up. It's gonna go pretty far up, at least double. Sometimes it will triple or more, and that's good, that's what you want. You wanna use your starter when it is at its peak. That's when it's gonna give you the most rise and it's gonna give you the most bang for your buck, right? That's what we want when we're making breads. But let's talk about what's left over after we do this process. This is called discard. You can use the discard to make cookies, crackers, cakes, waffles, crepes, pancakes. The list goes on. Cinnamon rolls, right? There's a ton of things you can do with it, so it doesn't have to be wasteful. Understand that it only takes a small amount of starter to keep it going. So you don't have to keep large amounts of starter going. This doesn't make sense. And it gets expensive to feed because sometimes in this economy, this stuff can be expensive when it comes to flours. I think $7 a bag in Florida. So there you have it, guys. Your maintenance of your sourdough starter is super easy to keep. It's not rocket science, and it's forgiving. So, if you forget to feed it in an evening, feed it the next morning. I've had people that have texted me or called me and said, hey, I think I killed my starter when I didn't feed it the night before. You haven't. It's just gonna feed it when you think about it. You can, and it will do great. Next time, we're gonna delve into actually making some bread. We're gonna get in there and get our hands all floury and watery and gooey and all of the fun stuff that I love, and I live for. So listen, thank you for allowing me to do this. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the kindness. Thank you for the encouragement. I appreciate it very much, guys. I'm looking forward to this so much. There's so many things that I want to show, do, and keep up with. So for now, thanks for watching. If you like this video, share and subscribe. And I promise it will get better. Yes, I will even show you guys some of the goof ups that I make because I'm not perfect, I'm human, but thank you so much. Love each other. See you for now. Bye.